स्टूडेंट्स, मैं हूं आप लोगों के सामने पंकज सर। और मैं आप लोगों को आज पढ़ाऊंगा हाउ टू काउंट नंबर ऑफ सिग्मा एंड नंबर ऑफ पाई बॉन्ड और हाइब्रिडाइजेशन कैसे निकालेंगे, इसकी भी आज हम लोग इस क्लास में बात करेंगे। तो आइए देखते हैं। हमारा टॉपिक है काउंटिंग ऑफ सिग्मा एंड पाई बॉन्ड्स एंड हाइब्रिडाइजेशन इन ऑर्गेनिक मॉलिक्यूल। तो अगर हम इसकी बात करते हैं कि सिग्मा बॉन्ड क्या होता है, तो सिग्मा बॉन्ड्स आर फॉर्म्ड बाय द हेड ऑन ओवरलैप। हेड ऑन ओवरलैप का तो मतलब क्या होता है, इसका जो ऑर्बिटल है, हाइड्रोजन का जो ऑर्बिटल है, ऑर्बिटल ऑफ हाइड्रोजन इज स्फेरिकल इन शेप एंड दैट ऑफ कार्बन इज लाइक ए डम्बल. So when these atoms come close to each other, carbon and hydrogen, the nucleus of hydrogen and carbon will come close to each other, then there will be overlapping in between these two atoms and it will form a sigma bond like this. So this is formed sigma bond by the head on overlap. हाँ, तो मैं क्या बता रहा था, सिग्मा बॉन्ड। अब देखो ये कार्बन का जैसे ये हमारा एटम है, इसमें क्या होगा, न्यूक्लियस होगा और आउटरमोस्ट में क्या होगा, इलेक्ट्रॉन होगा। हाइड्रोजन है, इनका क्या होगा, बीच में न्यूक्लियस होगा और आउटर में क्या होगा, इलेक्ट्रॉन होगा। द न्यूक्लियस ऑफ दिस विल अट्रैक्ट द इलेक्ट्रॉन ऑफ दिस कार्बन and nucleus of this will attract the electron of this carbon, this hydrogen, and will form a bond by the overlap of their orbital like this, and it you will get such type, that is this is hydrogen in this way, and this is what known as sigma bond. So in detail we will study about this in chemical bonding. Here as an introductory I am telling you how these bonds are formed by the head on overlap. Head on overlap means what? Orbital, suppose you are having a pi, suppose we are having a p orbital, another p orbital is also having, that means this is what, head on overlapping. When there is head on overlapping, then it will form a sigma bond. Got it? This is what, head on overlapping. And another case, the formation of pi bond is due to lateral overlap. Lateral overlap means what? The sideways overlap, and you can see here, this is what, sideways overlap, and due to sideways overlap it is forming pi bond. So today's topic is about counting the number of sigma and pi. For example, if we take the example of methane molecule, in this molecule we can find number of single bond or sigma bond to be 4. So this is what, number of sigma bond here is 4 sigma is there. In another molecule, this is a molecule which is known as benzene. Benzene, B-N-Z-Y-N-E, benzene. This is benzene molecule, and in this molecule we have to count number of sigma and pi bond, because one of the question in NEET is being asked from counting sigma and pi bond, and together with they will also ask you the hybridization of a particular carbon in a particular sequence. So first of all you just try to learn it. In a single bond we are having one sigma bond, in a double bond we are having sigma plus pi, and in a triple bond we are having sigma plus 2 pi. So just keep in mind this small thing, and you can solve the question in a very easy manner. So we are having, look for this carbon. Here we are having triple bond. In a triple bond, as I told you, number of sigma bond is 1 and we are having 2 pi bond. So come to this molecule. If you try to find out the number of sigma bond in this molecule, then we will have, just start counting from here. In triple bond we have sigma and pi. So single bond, single bond, single bond, and so on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. We are having 6. And together with we are also having H. So 6 and plus 4 we have 10 sigma bonds. Now come to the pi. How many pi? As I told you, in a triple bond we count 2 pi electrons, and as double bond we have 1 pi bond. So number of pi bond over this molecule is 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can easily find number of sigma and pi. Another example we can take, suppose we are given CN whole twice, C again Cn whole twice. So now try to find out the number of sigma as well as number of pi bond in this molecule. So how can we find? Just try by pausing the video and just match your answer with the answer which I am giving you. So first of all, what shall you do? First of all, you will have to write the structure of this particular molecule. So I hope you all are knowing the structure of this molecule is something like this. C triple bond N is over there. C triple bond N, C triple bond N. So hope this structure, if you know the structure of this molecule, then you can solve or count the number of sigma and pi bond, and these questions is being asked in NEET exam. So simply number of count, how can we count? 1, 2. As I told you, in a triple bond we have two pi bonds. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So how many pi bonds are there? There are 9 pi bonds. Again come to the sigma. If you try to find the sigma bond, as I told you from here, number of sigma bond in a triple bond is 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Once more, let's see how many sigma bonds are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So how many sigma bonds are there? 9 sigma bonds. How many? 9 sigma bonds. Once more you can see, in a triple bond count 1 sigma bond. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got it? I hope you understand this topic, and you can easily find the number of sigma and pi bond. Okay, so next we'll do again the hybridization of the molecule. So let's see hybridization. Now we'll discuss about the hybridization. How can we find the hybridization in an organic molecule? Suppose you are given a molecule like this, C double bond C, H, and C. Again we have a CH thrice, and a double bond is over there and double bond is over there. Suppose we are having molecule like this. We have single bond is over there here. Valency, according to the valency, we have single bond here. So I hope this molecule is visible to you, clear. So just try to find the hybridization of each and every carbon. In the exam, questions are asked, they are being numbered as 1, 2, 3, 4. Suppose you are given in this sequence numbering. So what will you do? First of all, find sigma bond. As I told you, number of sigma bond, how many sigma bonds are there? So you can find how many sigma bonds are there. In this case, one of the hydrogen is there. Okay, by completing the valency of each and every carbon. So just look for the number of sigma around this carbon. You just select any one of the carbon and find the sigma bond around a particular carbon atom, and once you find the number of sigma bond, then you can simply predict if you are getting sigma bond equal to 4, then call it sp3. If you are getting sigma bond equal to 3, you call it sp2. And if you are getting sigma bond equals to, if you are getting 1 sigma bond, 2 sigma bond, then you will call it sp. Together with this one, there are also lone pairs and negative charges are over there also. So in those molecules also I will discuss. So just see this carbon atom, look for the number of sigma bonds. 1, 2, 3. How many sigma bonds are around this carbon atom? 3 sigma bonds. For 3 sigma bond, what did I tell you? sp2. What is this? This carbon is sp2. Similarly, for this carbon, just look for the number of sigma bonds. In a pi bond, as I told you, number of sigma bond is 1 and 1. 2 sigma bonds are there. For 2 sigma bond, what is the hybridization? sp. Similarly, here, what will be the hybridization of this molecule? Count the number of sigma bond. 1, 2, 3. So it will be sp2. And for this molecule, just expand the structure of this. If you expand the structure, then what will you get? You will get the structure something like this, H and H. And now you can see there are 4 sigma bonds are there, therefore this is what? sp3. Hope you are understanding. Next, suppose we are having another example. I am giving you one of the another example. C H H H and a positive charge. Another C H H H and a negative charge. Another example, just see, aniline molecule is there, NH2, and lone pair is over there. Yes, this is similarly. We have another molecule, lone pair. Okay. Now see. Now try to find the hybridization of this molecule. In this molecule, what happens? Number of sigma bond to be 1, 2, 3. So for 3 sigma bond, what will you count? sp2. And once we are getting sp2 hybridization, its structure will be trigonal planar. What will be the structure of this molecule? This will be trigonal planar. Come to this point here. What will you do? Since this negative charge is localized over this carbon only, that means this is not getting delocalized to any another. So now 1, 2, 3 and also count this negative charge as 1 sigma bond. So there are 4, only 4. So this will be sp3. Hope you are understanding. Now come, if I will ask you the hybridization of this nitrogen atom, then you just count while we are counting. For example, in water molecule HOH, simple trick, you can also have the formulas. When you study chemical bonding, you will have the formulas to predict the hybridization of the particular molecule. And while hybridization, we simply count. We have a lot of tricks also. I will teach you all those tricks, but here only simple thing that you can do: 1, 2, 3, 4. One lone pair is equivalent to 1 sigma bond. One lone pair is equivalent to 1 sigma bond. So how many sigma bond? If I will count 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be sp3. Okay. In this case sp3. But here in case of this nitrogen, this is not sp3. Rather than this is what? This will be sp2, because the reason behind this is sigma bonds are 1, 2, 3. And in this case we do not count this lone pair equivalent to sigma bond. Why? Because this lone pair comes in the delocalization and is not localized over this nitrogen atom. That's why you should not count this lone pair as the equivalent of sigma bond. Hence only sigma bonds are 1, 2, 3, because this is not localized over this nitrogen atom and it will delocalize over this whole molecule, and we cannot exactly predict where this lone pair is located. Hence the hybridization of this nitrogen is also sp2. Now come here in this molecule. Also see, for this carbon, one of the hydrogen is over there. So number of sigma 1, 2, 3 and one of the negative charge is there, and this is also equivalent to 1 sigma bond. But you don't need to count this lone pair or sigma bond, this negative charge for the hybridization, because this comes in resonance like this and this shifted and this, that means resonance is occurring in this molecule. So we don't need to count this. So what is the hybridization of this carbon? This carbon is also sp2 hybridized. So most important thing is that while counting the hybridization, you don't need to count those electron pairs which are not localized over any one of the carbon atom. So only count those which are localized, means एक ही जगह पर जो लॉन पेयर मौजूद है, जो कहीं भटक नहीं रहा है. तो अब जैसे इस मॉलिक्यूल में हमने बताया, इस मॉलिक्यूल में क्या है, इनका कोई रेजोनेंस का कोई है ही नहीं, ये कहीं भी जा ही नहीं सकता, इनका प्लेस फिक्स है. द प्लेस ऑफ दिस मॉलिक्यूल, the negative charge is fixed over this carbon. But in this case, as you know, the aromatic compound is this, it is aromatic compound and there is complete resonance of this negative charge. Therefore we don't count it in the hybridization. Okay, hope you understand this and this video is helpful to you while solving the questions. So in the exam, what type of questions are asked, I will let you know in the next class. So dear students, just try to solve the questions, and I hope you can solve most of the questions related to this, and you will definitely get 4 marks question from this concept. Thank you for watching.